What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Triple THS. I'm pre-stroke Dick Clark, Tommy Toehold. Today, we'll look back on the year that was by counting down the top 5 moments that made me laugh my goddamn ass off. Let's do this shit! Number 5. The first entry on our list, create an internet meme, was the only thing you'll remember from Tough 16, and possibly stop the mine apocalypse. Let me bang, bro. Tough 16 was just full of terrible. That wasn't until episode 8, when Julian Lane took contention with restrictions put on his banging. Add in a drunken friend, Julian's break with reality, and some sweet tender bro love, and you've got the best reality TV moments since Snooki got beached on the Jersey Shore. The interwebs caught wind of Julian's shenanigans, and contracted a fatal case of let me bang bro fever. Luckily, it didn't last long enough to create any long-term damage, and the doctor expects the internet to make a full recovery. Number 4. The next moment on our list isn't even a moment but a person. And while there isn't one thing he did, pretty much his entire existence in MMA gives me a good chuckle. Steven Seagal in general. That's right, even though it's been more than a year since he taught the Spider Goat how to kick. In 2012, Steven Seagal accepted a challenge from The Natural that Couture never actually issued, appeared octagon side with Team Black House sporting yellow shooting glasses, a shirt with way too many fucking pockets, and a backwards hat, always at the ready for the eventual sieging of the event by Tommy Lee Jones and Gary Busey. On top of all of that, he began filming a movie with Anderson Silva, which could very well end up being the funniest moment of 2013, possibly the funniest moment in history. Number 3. Number 3 on our list happened in the infancy of Triple THS, and pretty much the only reason the show still exists. Nick no-shows. After the debacle that was UFC 143 and Nick's weed suspension, it looked like he wouldn't deliver any more hilarious moments until 2013. That was, until he was scheduled for a super fight with Braulio Estima at the World Jiu-Jitsu Expo. Nick no-showed the event for various reasons later explained by Cesar Gracie, but that's not what makes this moment hilarious. What makes it hilarious is that he no-showed without anyone knowing that he no-showed. We got Braulio Estima waiting on the mat, crowd of people standing around waiting to watch, and MMA media live tweeting minute-by-minute updates like the goddamn Hindenburg's going down. Everybody's waiting for Nick to emerge from the back like the fucking Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 6. Meanwhile, he's at home liking YouTube videos about his disappearing act. You know what, fight fans? Sometimes this fucking show writes itself. Number 2. The runner-up on our list, no pun intended, will go down in infamy and was possibly the most cringeworthy moment in the history of MMA. Forrest interviews Tito. It was the biggest UFC since Ken Shamrock fought a panda bear, and the third battle between Tito Ortiz and Forrest Griffin was the co-main event of the evening. The fight would be Tito's swan song, and pretty much went just like the first two, with no definitive winner on either side after 3 rounds. Forrest said fuck uncertainty and decided to bolt out of the arena, because that's kind of his thing. Luckily, DFW hunted him down and brought him back to the octagon, where hilarity ensued. After being announced the winner, Forrest decided to give Joe Rogan's job a try, and sent Tito into retirement with a look on his face that said, I will fucking kill you. And while Forrest completely ruining one of the most important figures in the sport's retirement speech was hilarious enough, the fact that he wasn't intentionally doing so gave it a sitcom-esque quality that made it one of my favorite moments ever. Keep up the crazy, Forrest. I'm hoping for big things from you in 2013. Number 1. Top spot this year goes to the man, the myth, the legend. He's the only fighter who's funny enough to actually appear on my show, and he did so twice this year. Chael being Chael. Was there any doubt, fight fans? 2012 was most definitely the year of Chael Sonnen. His legendary trolling of the Spider Goat in the lead up to UFC 148 made for the biggest event in UFC history, turned Anderson Silva into a fucking psychopath, and gave me more material than a late night talk show host during the Clinton administration. But Chael wasn't done there, oh no. He took his talents to 205 and started a campaign against the fragile young mind of Johnny Bones that culminated in a title shot and a coaching spot on the next season of Tough. He's had too many laugh out loud moments to count this year, and I have no doubt in my mind he's going to be vying for the top spot again next year. Congratulations, Chael. Thanks, Tucker. It's a huge honor to win such a prestigious award. I'm gonna put this on my toilet right next to my can of Lysol. Nothing says you've made it like a poorly drawn cartoon on YouTube who gets less views than Fuel TV telling you you're a winner. But let's stop talking about you, Townsend. You're running out of names that start with T, aren't you? I am, but this isn't about you, Trip. Nice. This is about giving the people what they want, because Chael P. Sonnen is a man of the people, and the P stands for personal. When I win that belt from Jonathan this April, it's not just my title, it's everyone's title. I take that back, that's communism, and communism absolutely sucks. It's my title, but you're more than welcome to take a picture with it if you're lucky enough to pass me on the mean streets of West Lynn. Just look for the guy with the pumped up kicks, the big shiny belt, and the bald eagle resting on his shoulder. That's the show, Turpin. I'm out of here before your audience realizes you copped out with a countdown show and didn't provide any new content because you're too hungover from a shame-filled Christmas you spent at the Spearmint Rhino. Kaboom. That's the show, fight fans. Tune in next week when I fight polar bears with Don Fry. Until then, follow me on Twitter for constant updates on my bowel movements. Like me on Facebook to clog your timeline with spam. Check out my YouTube channel for past shows, bonus content, and the secret to immortality. And be sure to visit all my awesome-ass friends who kick all kinds of ass. Remember Triple THS? I'm Tommy Toehold. Happy New Year, motherfuckers.